Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a massive makeup haul, and I have just got so much makeup recently. Some of it I bought myself, some of it I've been sent, and I just felt like I should do a haul because there's so much stuff that I just feel like it would be easiest to just show it all in a haul, because if I don't mention this stuff, I'm then gonna forget that I've got it, and then, yeah. So I thought I would just show you all the stuff that I've got recently in this video, just so that you guys can then see what I've got, and then if you guys want me to use anything in tutorials, then just let me know and I will try and do that for you. Also, if you're wondering, my jumper is from Boohoo and I will link it down below. I think I am also gonna be doing a clothing-y style online haul soon, so I might actually put that up on Friday. You might be getting 2 hauls from me this week, which is quite bad. One of my lights is flickering behind me. So the first couple of bits that I got were from Beauty Bay, and they're both from Milani. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I did actually use these both in a recent makeup look that I did. I've got this foundation already. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. However, the shade that I had before was in 01 Creamy Vanilla, I think is what it was called. And that was the original lightest shade in the Milani foundation range. But they've just come out with a shade called 00 Light Natural, which I was so happy about because the other one that I've got is way too dark for me, and if I want to make it match my skin tone, I have to mix 3/4 lightning drops and then 1/4 foundation. So this one is actually also too dark for me, but I can just mix in a few lightning drops. And what I did the other day when I used this is I mixed in, do you guys remember the white foundation that Freedom did around Halloween time? You might still be able to get hold of that, but I mixed in a tiny bit of that with this, and then I put it all over my face with a beauty blender, and it was so nice. It is so flawless. So I love this stuff, and again, I got that on Beauty Bay. I think it was £11. And then to go with it, something else that I got, which was inspired by Kathleen Lights, is one of their strobe light highlighters. This one is in 01 Afterglow, and she mentioned in her video, in one of her videos recently, that she absolutely loves this, and I love Kathleen Lights. Anything that she talks about, I want to buy because I love her. And I think this was also £11. It was either 11 or 13, which is quite pricey, but the fact that she'd spoken about it so highly, I thought I had to get it. So yeah, it is actually so beautiful. And this was the super glowy highlighter that I wore in my Instagram photo the other day. So that's what it looks like close up. I'm sorry if I've got any other stains on my hand. I've been swatching makeup literally all day. So moving swiftly on, the next couple of things that I want to talk about are actually well, I've got loads of this stuff on my face today actually, but the foundation that I'm wearing today, is actually from Miss Sporty, and they've just come out with some stick foundations. They sent me over their new kind of spring collection. I'm not sure if these are actually out yet, but the 2 shades that I used on my face today are really light and ivory. These are pretty much the exact same colour, which I don't really get, but this is either, I think it was either £2 or £3.99, and this worked so well. I don't know if you guys can see, but my skin actually looks really good today. I was so impressed with this foundation when I put it on my face. It's basically just a roll up stick foundation, and it's called the Really Me Second Skin Effect Foundation. Not cakey at all. It does crease a little bit, so around my eyes when I put it on, it did crease, so you have to set it pretty quickly. But yeah, over the rest of my face, it just went on so nicely. Didn't pick up on any dry patches. It didn't go streaky or anything. I basically just drew it all over my face and then used a buffing brush to just kind of blend it in. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. Obviously, I don't know how long it's going to last because I have really oily skin, and I've only been wearing it for an hour, so I don't really know, but so far I'm really impressed with this. And as you guys know, Miss Sporty is a super affordable drugstore brand. Everything they sell is under £5, which I think is amazing. And they've also got some Really Me glossy liquid lip balms in their collection. These kind of remind me of the Too Faced, you know, they've just come out with those peachy lip gloss things. Then they've also come out with these 2-in-1 eyeliner and eyeshadow pencils, which is kind of interesting. They're double-ended, and yeah, they seem to have an eyeliner on one side and then a eyeshadow on the other side. I don't really understand how it's an eyeshadow because it's literally just an eyeliner, but yeah, some double-ended eyeliners as well. And then the final thing that's part of their collection is their new mascara. I did try this today. It's very natural looking, so if you're looking for a mascara that you can wear to school and not get caught wearing makeup with, that's what I used to look for in a mascara, then this one is good, but it is very, very natural looking. So next I have some stuff from Makeup Revolution, and You guys are probably wondering what highlighter I have on my face today because, I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. I got two of the new palettes from Makeup Revolution. I have the Strobe Lighting palette and the Rose Light palette. These are both highlighting palettes, however they are slightly different. The Strobe Lighting one has got like shiny rose gold. The Rose Lights one is more of like a, okay, on camera it does not look matte, but can you see how it's a lot less shiny than this one? I don't really know if I'm making sense, but the Strobe Lighting palette I would say is a little more on the natural side besides this one. So you get like 3 different colours. The first one is like a duochrome greeny pinky sort of colour, like it's so crazy. And then these two I would say are kind of more on the natural kind of glowy side. So if you're looking for something natural, but then if you also like something like a little bit different, I think this is their new highlighter in the shade Flash. I think you can get it individually for like £3. But yeah, this one is a more kind of like natural luminous palette. I feel like it's kind of similar to the it's supposed to be sort of similar to, like, you know, the ambient lighting powders from Hourglass. I can't get my words out today. And then the other one, which is the Rose Lights highlighter palette. This one is more intense, but then it's also got like a kind of more subtle one. So I feel like both of these palettes have got like the other one's got 2 subtle ones and a more blinding one, and this has got 1 subtle one and 2 more blinding ones, if that makes sense. But on my face today, I have these 2 shades here. Hopefully you can tell on camera that they're like really metallic, whereas this one seems like a sort of like setting powder with a very, very subtle shimmer. But these 2 are so gorgeous. So I have these like both on my face today. I just kind of like layered them up. And I don't know if you can see the swatches on my hand. I don't really think you can, but you can see them on my face. This is what they look like on the face, and I just think they're so beautiful. Like, they just worked so well. So they then very kindly sent me the silicone brush sets, which you guys have been asking me, whoops, that's the wrong way around. You guys have been asking me to test these. As soon as I released them, loads of people were like tagging me in it on Instagram being like, can you test these? So I think I'm gonna do a video testing these like silicone brushes. They seem really, really weird, but if you guys would like a video on them, then let me know. I'm not too sure how they're gonna work because I didn't get on too well with the Silla sponge, but you know, something fun to try. If you guys want to see that, let me know. The last thing that Makeup Revolution have sent over, which I'm absolutely in love with, are a load of their new lipsticks. I think these might be called the Renaissance lipsticks. I should probably check my phone. I don't have my phone, where did it go? But they've just come out with these lipsticks which are absolutely beautiful. I should probably pick some up to show you guys. So this is what the packaging looks like. Also, these feel like really high quality because they're metal. When I got them like out of the box in the post, they were really cold and I was like, oh my god, they're actually made of metal, because all of the other Makeup Revolution lipsticks that I've tried have been made of plastic. These are like properly made of metal. And just by chance, I've picked up my favourite shade, which is really, really strange. This is literally my perfect nude. It's called Vow, and these are a kind of like matte finish lipstick, and they smell amazing. They're super pigmented and creamy, and I absolutely love these. So this is the colour Vow, which is like my new absolute favourite nude. The packaging is beautiful. It's like rose gold, and it's got these little like lines on it, and then it says Revolution on the top. I don't really know how well you can see, but the one that I'm wearing today I think is this shade, which is called Triumph, and there's so many gorgeous like brown shades in this collection, which I was so happy for. If you're looking for a nude, they've got a nude for literally every skin tone, from like the palest nudes to like the darkest nudes. They've also got like reds and pinks and pretty much any colour, but I was just so happy with the selection of nude colours they've got, and like browns, because I love nudie browns and there's so many of them, like, oh my god. By the way, a lot of the stuff that I'm mentioning in this video, brands have really, really kindly sent me, but I'm not obligated to talk about them at all. I just felt like sharing them with you guys because a lot of the stuff that I've received recently I've been really impressed with. But just to let you know, this video is not sponsored and these brands do not even know that I'm making this video. So before I move on to the final lot of makeup stuff, I just thought I'd mention 2 hair dyes by Schwarzkopf Live Colour, which I got sent. I'm only mentioning these because they've got a silver one. They've come out with these 2 new colours. They've got this really cool like aqua kind of like turquoisey colour, which I'm so tempted to use. I would absolutely love to have my hair this colour, but blue hair dye just never washes out, so if I wanted to change my hair it would be extremely difficult. But they have come out with a silver colour which is called Steel Silver, so I'm interested to try this and I probably will try it, and if I do try it I will let you guys know how I get on, because I know there's not a lot of like silver hair dyes on the market. So finally I have a lot of stuff by NYX. I'm not going to be able to swatch everything in this video, but if you are interested in seeing more, then on my Snapchat story right now, I posted it earlier on today, so it should still be there. My Snapchat is just sophdoesnails, by the way, if you're wondering, so is like all of my social media. I posted about all of these NYX products because basically yesterday I went to a NYX event and they've just launched a load of like spring products, and today they've actually launched their own website, so you can now get NYX makeup off of like their official UK website. They are obviously still selling through like Boots and I think like Feel Unique and Cult Beauty, but they have actually launched their own website, which is very exciting. So the first lot of stuff I got I actually received last week as like a PR package, and I think I spoke about this on my Instagram stories. So they're coming out at the end of March with a multitasker mixing medium, and this is basically a kind of sticky gel stuff that you can mix with eyeshadow pigments and eyeshadows, or like put down as a base, and it will give some like pigments or glitters or whatever something to stick to, or you can mix it in and like make it into an eyeliner or something. So they did actually send over like a bunch of their pigments. So I have them all in this box. They've got some really pretty shades. I just want to give a few honourable mentions. Firstly to this shade, which is called Luna. At first I thought this was just a white pigment, but when I put this on my hand, you guys, and oh my god, you can't see. Can you see? Okay, can you see this? It's like duochrome blue. It is the coolest colour. There's also this amazing like gold yellow colour. This one is called Brighten Up, and it is so beautiful. Like, these pigments are just, I was honestly blown away. And then the last one I want to mention is called Shanghai Sun. Whoops, that was a bit much, but yeah, these are just incredible. Like, I was blown away. So then finally, moving on to the stuff that I got from the event yesterday. The first thing that I absolutely have to mention is their new duochromatic highlighters. These are like duochrome highlighters. They have one which is kind of like a darker, like pinky one, which obviously is not going to work for my skin. I mean, I could use this as a blush, but on deeper skin tones I'm sure this would be absolutely beautiful. But the two shades that have just absolutely blown my mind are in Twilight Tint, which is a white with like a blue shift. It's very similar to that pigment that I showed you a minute ago. Like, can you guys see this? And then the second one is called Snow Rose, and this has to be my favourite one. It's again kind of like white with a hint of pink, and oh, I'm gonna have to do a close-up. Guys, look at these. Oh my god, please tell me it's like coming across on camera. My hand is actually a mess, but oh my god, these are stunning. They've then come out with a bunch of like liquid highlighters, and these ones, oh my god, I've just dropped them on my lap. These ones are kind of like in stick form, in packaging that's very similar to their kind of like soft matte lip creams, and these are just, you know, they've got a little doe foot applicator. They go on like a liquid, so that there's this one down here, and then I guess you just like blend them out with a beauty blender or something. Oh my god, that colour is so pretty. Okay, the colour that I just swatched is called State of Flux, and oh my god, that looks insane. But again, they literally have options here for every single skin tone. Like, there's darker ones, more golden ones, more orangey ones, like bronzy ones, there's like white ones, pink ones, champagne ones. If you're looking for a liquid highlighter, then this is the place to go to. They've then also come out with a bunch of kind of like illuminating sticks. They have some kind of like bronzer ones, which are like chubby sticks. They've got some more kind of blusher ones, which were more like pinky tones. And then finally, they've also got some kind of liquid highlighters as well. Well, not liquid, like cream. So it's just like a big chubby stick, and then I guess you just like swipe it on your face. I am actually quite interested to try these because I never normally get on with like this type of cream product, but they do actually look super pretty. So those are all the highlight releases that they've had. They've then come out with a bunch of eyeshadow. eyebrow pencils, and these have got a pencil on one side and then like a spoolie on the other, and they've literally got them in like every single shade, and they're called eyebrow powder pencils. So I feel like I need to do a whole new testing NYX makeup video just because of like all this stuff, and these look pretty interesting. The next thing is actually another one of my absolute favourites from this like entire kind of collection. This is the Love Contours All palette. I've actually got this on my eyes today, just like a couple of the shades from it, but it is the most travel friendly palette. It's got 2 highlighters, 2 contour shades, 2 brow powders, and then 9 eyeshadows in the middle. And on my eyes today I used a bit of this contour colour and then a bit of this eyeshadow here. Oh, and I used this highlighter as well. The highlighters are absolutely beautiful. The contour thing, like everything that I used from this so far is so pigmented. I was so impressed when I used this on my face today, and I think the idea of this is brilliant because this is going to be the perfect palette to like travel with. Next is another very, very, very exciting launch. I'm going to keep them in the bag so that I don't drop them. But they've launched lip liners to match all of their liquid suedes, and I think they're top 5 best-selling, what they called, soft matte lip creams. And so if you have one of the liquid suedes and you can't find a lip liner to match, they've literally got like every single colour. So I was looking through these earlier, and my favourite one from the liquid suedes is called Sandstorm, and they have a Sandstorm lip liner. They've also got one for the London Soft Matte Lip Cream, which I know is a really popular nude shade, so if you're looking for a lip liner, they've literally got them in like every single colour. Another thing which I'm so excited about because I used this today and I absolutely fell in love with it. This is their new Epic Ink eyeliner. I don't even know what to say because I think I've found my new favourite eyeliner. This has a tiny little pointy brush applicator tip, and it's pretty much a dupe for the Kat Von D tattoo liner. The fact that it's got like the little brush, like it is so dark, black, pigmented, precise. Oh, I'm not so sure about its claims to be waterproof because personally whenever I try eyeliners that are supposed to be waterproof, they're not, but amazing so far. We are nearly there, guys. I'm so sorry. Next is something really cool that I haven't really seen any brands do. So they've come out with these 5 different colours of liquid lip liners, and these are pretty much for creating lip art. They've got loads of like examples on the back of the type of looks that you could create with these, but I see so many cool like lip art pictures on Instagram, and I've always wanted to try them, but I never really know like what to use on my lips. Second to last thing that they've launched are some new lipsticks, and I am always so impressed with NYX's kind of like lip products. These are the lip lusters. Again, they've got like so many different shades. These are supposed to go on like a gloss and then dry down to a kind of lip tint or like stain, so I'll let you know how I get on with these because that sounds like quite a cool idea. The last but by no means least are their new colours of the prismatic eyeshadows, and if I do this they're gonna go everywhere. They have a bunch of like fun spring shades for like spring summer, a lot of kind of like greens and blues and pinks and coppers, and I swatched some of these on my Snapchat and I was literally in love with the pigmentation. There's some really, really pretty colours. They're not all like super out there. There's some really wearable ones in here as well, but then there is some like bright ones. And these are incredible. They are so pigmented. If you want to see swatches, head over to my Snapchat because I was just dying. So I think that is everything for this haul. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much. I'm probably going to be doing a giveaway of some of this stuff soon because obviously I cannot keep all of this makeup, especially for like the shades that don't work for my skin tone or whatever, as in like kind of like, you know, the darker highlighter shades or different colours of eyebrow pencils and stuff. So I'm probably going to be doing a giveaway very soon. And if you guys have made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this has been so ridiculously long. I've had like a super busy week so far this week, and mine, like the end of this week and next week is pretty busy, so if I haven't been replying to like as many comments or anything, then just like please know that I have been really, really busy. But thank you guys so much for all of your love and support on like all of my social medias. Yeah, I hope you guys are all good and I hope you're all having a good day. Let me know in the comments how you're doing because I would love to hear. So I hope you guys all have a lovely evening and I will see you in my next video. Bye!